Yo, 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 yo. So, it's been the big 50. 50 days since launch of the game. If I'm not wrong, Google says I'm not wrong. And for some reason, some of you thought it would be different today. Huh? Somehow we're going to go live 49 days in a row. And for some odd reason, some of you thought day 50 would be any different. Why would it? So, yeah, same, but different. Let's see who's already here. Let's make one thing clear and let's get lucky, huh? So, Emiran, Merlin, Corey, Janet, Tushtan, Atomic, Onimaru, let's see, bunch of messages. Yuri, Heaven Doll, Love Linley, Fate Story, AGT, Brian, and yeah, good stuff, huh? So yeah, it's clearly been the time I intended to start this. There's no way there would have been any technical difficulties that would stand in between me and the stream. That would never happen. So such a thing is purely preposterous. How would we ever start not on time? Hasn't happened before, won't happen ever. Yo, Heinz, welcome. Let's start off usually with a Time War Mausoleum, and then the rest, it will figure itself out. Yeah, that seems about right. Huh? How would be Brian? How would Brian be that hard? I don't know. Okay, maybe I just have some special talent, you know, for pronouncing names. Also, why it's so bright? Why is it so bright? This is not bright enough, and this is too bright. You know what? It is what it is. We're just gonna let it be. We are just going to let it be. Alright, here we go. Am I unwell? No, clearly I would never. I am untouchable. And there's no way I've been unwell the last 3 days. I would never. Byron? I've never heard the name Byron before, but I can see it happening. Alright, let's get that marksman artifact, let's get the attack speed. Germany, I wouldn't know what that would be, because unfortunately it seems to be malfunctioning. If such a thing were to exist, it must be malfunctioning. He knew it bothered you and to do it on purpose. Hey, if I had a close family member whose name I could slightly misspell to mess with them, I would do that too. Just because. Huh? Just because I could. But yeah, I've looked around. And I haven't yet seen anything else. So the only thing we know about the new units to like quote unquote stay on topic is we know that it's a Bloodborne tank. So we should be able to assume that she wears heavy armor, but we don't have any other like incoming news. I was waiting on the Chinese side of things, because it's been 24 hours since the last announcement, but no, looks like we might have to wait 1 or 2 more days until we can get some more information. You are right. I did in fact not publish it yet that we are live. That is a crime against humanity, and I will rectify it ASAP. Ta-da! See, there's a reason I have my 3-minute stream timer usually, because it helps me keeps come on. because it helps me keep things like that in mind. Ta-da! Boom, bang, boom. Alright, now everything's back in order. The world is back in balance. And we're probably still gonna somehow manage to almost lose this Night of the Hunt. Not Night of the Hunt, Time or Mausoleum. Because for some reason I kind of refuse to use Van Helsing. And it always gets a little close. Because I either don't choose the right items or just not pay enough attention. But to be fair, I haven't yet ever lost a Time or Mausoleum. I got close a couple times, but I've never lost them yet. When they announced the patch date, what do you mean announce the patch date? We know the patch date. The patch date is the 21st. The Discord link expired for you. It shouldn't. It should not. We can test that right now. But if it does in fact have, if it did in fact expire, then that means we have to check out and see what's happening there. So that's ads, we go to the browser, we go in, boom, Discord. Oh, how? Invite invalid. It should be one of those permanent links though. Q2RX GMG DF8. That should be the standard timeless one. It should have been timeless like Iona. The link should have been timeless like Iona. So, what's going on here? I mean, let me check in Discord itself. I'll obviously put it back on the main screen for now. Hey, Fyodor. Welcome. Let me check. So... server settings, invites. Yeah, it got deleted somehow. How? What did Discord do? Where's my link? Where is my Discord link? That is such a scam. That, oh god, that's, oh no, it's gonna take forever to update all the videos to contain the new link. Ah, that's annoying. That is annoying. Ah, that's bothersome. Oh no. How many videos have the link? 180? I don't know. Something in that ballpark. So it's a few. Don't know. I think some of the ones we are already moving. No, some of the newer ones have swapped to the fixed link, so I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we just pretend it works for all the other earlier videos, and I'm just gonna swap the link for the stream because we now have a personalized one, and that one should never expire. So I just have to pray. But I also don't know since when I swapped over to using the personalized one instead. But also, I don't know why Discord cleared them out. The link was meant to be permanent, and now it's just not permanent. That's just not fair. That is just not fair. That is not how things are meant to be. Alright, let's collect our... Ooh, tier 8 ring. Unfortunately, we can't do much with that. But it's great that we can get it. I might accidentally deleted the invite. If that were the case, some heads would have to roll. Right? Yeah, the one from my latest vid is using the customized one. The Discord the blah 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 Discord /WGSB. The completely custom one, but still. So we have a link that's like truly quote-unquote temporary. So what's the best team for Night Hunt 5? I wish I knew. We're about to go into it almost any time now. We just quickly beat this guy. We get a faction piece. We get some hammers. We get some good stuff. Then we check out Night of the Hunt 5 because we did only start like 10 minutes ago. So let's get that rolling. On that note, will you get banned if you abuse the bug? I mean, you shouldn't be using it, but it also says that they won't do anything. I would just err on the side of caution. Don't do it on purpose. And also, wouldn't it only be one stage, allowing you to only get like a little bit of an edge in there? I don't think it makes a big difference. Hammers, question mark. 1, 2, faction. 0 of anything. Haha. Boom. There you go. Ta-da. Let's see what we can get today. There's a bug. I mean, okay, so for most of you, what is important is that you know that there's 600 gems. Alright? This is what you need to know. There are 600 gems every one of us gets sent. And the rest is irrelevant. Right? The rest is irrelevant. Something happened, everybody got 600 gems, everybody's happy. How about that? Yesterday we actually got nothing. Like, nothing. So, yeah, exactly. Who doesn't like 600 gems? It's good stuff. So we're even watching the cutscene. So that has to be worth something. And it clearly is. Whoa. I could have sworn this was one of the longest lines I ever seen for like a gear drop. That thing seemed to carry on forever. But okay, so we do have one hammer. Hey! We can use that. Though I do believe we already have this one. But this one should be for the upcoming hero on the 21st. So... Bloodborne heavy armor. Unless they decide to not make a heavy armor tag. And another hammer! It's a good day! Wow. That's surprising. Yeah, see, it's a double piece. But yeah, we already have 2 pieces for the upcoming tank. In heavy armor Bloodborne. Now we have 3 of them. Not quite sure what to do with those. But yeah. 2 hammers, which means we do 2 reinforcements or whatever on our Timeless Iona to see what we can get. And also we'll upgrade her to level 5 or her ring so we can get the maximum of attack possible. So these ones can all go. This one can go. Now light armor can stay. But the rest can go. The faction piece can stay. Ta-da! Okay. Now, what are we reforging? And how did we actually get a triple good day today? That is actually surprising. Very surprising. Because yesterday was like nothing territory. But okay. Blood Soul Recovery with crit damage. Blood Soul Recovery with magic damage. But a 3rd stat line. Or do we instead... roll this piece right here that has level 9s and a level 1. Which piece do we invest our hammers into? A piece where we have crit rate, crit damage and all damage bonus, so we would refine it, hoping for higher rolls. A piece where we have a bottom stat and a top stat and a bottom stat, hoping to get more stats and better stats. Or a piece with a top row and a middle row, hoping for better stats, but it did already roll level 7 and level 10. So I think the weakest out of them all is probably the top one, which means we're gonna do the top one. Number 1. It is hard to make it any worse than this. It really is hard to make it any worse than this. So How about we keep the original? And we try again. Oh! Two stats with one of them level 6? Or one of them being level 4 attack speed? What you mean way worse? I don't know. It's not that clear. Magic damage bonus versus attack speed roll. But obviously not that great options in both cases, so I don't think it truly makes too much of a difference what we pick. Let's stay with the beginner one for now. Why not lock the third stat? Because it ups the hammer cost. So listen, if I lock the third stat, not only do all my things cost more, I also will never ever be able to get higher than 6.9% magic damage. So yeah. Yes, it would make hitting that second stat easier, but I would also have to pay 2 hammers per reforge rather than just 1. But yeah, we just used 2 hammers and nothing changed. So maybe we should have done the faction piece first. I knew I was forgetting something. We probably should have done the guaranteed faction piece first. Okay. What do I want? Light armor ancestor amulet. Just to finish off Timeless Iona would be fantastic. Light armor. We already have light armor Bloodborne, so light armor Kingdom. Light armor Kingdom would be nice. Light armor, I would take any light armor headpiece. Light armor rings would be fine. It's not like I can choose. So let's see what it is. It's our third light armor ancestor ring. What am I gonna do with all these light armor ancestor rings? I don't want to start binding pieces to units like Noah, Agaris, or Lemine though. You know, I kinda don't want to do that. Give it to you. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how the tables turn or whatever. Let's check out that achievement. It might be a good idea to keep at least one at all times. Yes, it would have been. But to be fair, you can also just do it in any order. Because keep in mind, tomorrow, double drops. Tomorrow we start the double drops event again, 16th, 17th and 18th. Which means I hopefully get like 1 hammer and 1 piece tomorrow anyway. So double drops should hopefully carry us to the moon. And yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, yep. I remember. We need to make sure that everybody is nice and comfy in the castle. And we check out Neither the Hunt 5 after. So, Council Chamber. We pretty much listen to nothing besides Timeless Iona. It's always a good idea. Yep, looks like we are all agreeing on this one. Good stuff. And that is one of the advantages of running 2 times the same unit. They tend to agree most of the times. Is Blood Soul Recovery good for Iona? It's just the best I could have gotten. But Blood Soul Recovery is something you usually just want to keep on your tanks. But also you don't want to invest like into tanks and supports just yet. Because the currency you need to invest to get these to level 5 is quite expensive. But no, Timeless Iona order would go attack speed, magic damage, or so attack speed first, then magic damage or all damage bonus. Then crit rate, crit damage, and then Blood Soul Recovery. Alright, let's check out Neither the Hunt 5. What are we doing? Help Piera swiftly purify the desecrated longing. What lies at the end of death? Eternal longing. Aha. What is this? When allied summons die, they deal attack to nearby enemies based on the summoner's attack. When being shielded or healed, gains physical damage up and magical damage up major. When the battle begins, you heal units and purify them. When the battle begins, crit rate. Okay. Yeah, we can figure the rest out. Okay, what is this? Avatar of Death. So are we just meant to beat the stage? Is that what we're doing here? Just like, how fast can you kill the stage? Makes me wonder how tanky the guy is. Do we need a tank? Like, how hard do these guys hit? Yeah, okay, we most certainly don't need a tank. They clearly don't hit hard enough for that.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Those who don't know subsist.
Is my Cyrene currently built? 21,000, 22. She might be. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Van Helsing for fun, you know? We're putting in Van Helsing for funsies.
This is the new vassal candidate. Would anyone mind if I break them? I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
The hour of execution has come.
Alright, let's check out some of these HP values. Okay. All damage bonus good in equipment? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely it is. Rank 30. We can do better than that. Oh, is it fucking Silver Shadow again? Is it goddamn Silver Shadow again coming in doing the madness? Damn you, Silver Shadow. Giving again a little bit of an advantage. Let's see, so Full Moon, all damage up minor, we already gained that from Bella. Crescent Moon, crit rate up minor, crit damage dealt up minor. Physical damage up major, magical damage up major. We could get that through a cappella, but
Past or future, every me stands with you now. It's finally my turn.
The hour of execution has come.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Maybe we can just use a cappella for the Inspire, because a cappella will do the max HP here, and then just seeing how far you can go. But yeah, it doesn't quite seem to out damage what you can get if you just use a fleeting. Alright, probably no like super brick brain strats hidden in here somewhere. So yeah, probably get rid of inspiration. These buffs are kinda weak.
Past or future.
These buffs are all kinda weak.
I still remember how to use power. I promise. Remember to protect me, little better. You're finished.
Past or future. Every me stands with you now.
I promise. No matter what, must be fulfilled.
What you mean they just patched one? If you read the announcements, you would have known they tried and they found out that it's an underlying bug and they can't actually do anything against it. Otherwise, they would ruin the whole night of the hunt.
Past or future. Every me stands with you now.
No matter what, must be fulfilled. Listen to fate, solo finished.
Past without end becomes this
But yeah, a cappella clearly isn't the way. A cappella clearly is not the way. Because we barely get shit going by the time we have anything else. Is that why they're returning it so soon? No. Nah, like, I mean, okay, here. Alright, regarding the issue where ultimate skills do not properly consume blood souls under special circumstances, we have preliminarily identified the cause and drafted a fix. We briefly informed to regret that during the problem resolution process we discovered the fix logic is more complex than expected and temporary fixes may trigger other related mechanism anomalies. Considering the risk of new issues that fixes may cause and online stability, we have assessed that we cannot temporarily fix this issue during this event period and will implement the fix during the next patch hotfix. Sincerely apologizing for that, we've gained the 600 gems. Alright,
I remember.
let's get that affinity level higher. Ta-da!
My own existence. I remember you. Vassal of the
So, is that what we're doing now? Trying to bug abuse? Sad times, man. Sad times. Alright, what do we have here? Which buff could we use to actually give us a certain something? Like the half moon clearly doesn't do anything if we don't use a cappella. Shielded or healed one can work with fleeting, could get us the buff earlier. How to break that level 10 affinity cap? Get it in an additional copy.
every me stands with you now.
I promise. No matter what, must be fulfilled. You're finished.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
You're finished. Take my thoughts with you. I'll keep walking through.
Alright, how fast was this?
We won.
20.3. That is 14th. That's a lot of assassins. Not gonna lie. So, Stoofy is using Silver Shadow, but anything past 5th kinda seems to be doing fancy things. Yeah, so this is clearly Silver Shadow. This is just fancy things, right? There's not another buff we've been missing. The heal and purification is useless. When allied summons die is at least kind of funny. Battle begins is kind of slow to wind up anyway. The physical damage bonus is, I guess, kind of nice. We may be able to use blue and this one. Yeah, looks like it. I wonder what Augustine does here. No, I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea what Augustine does here.
This is quite interesting.
And to be fair, I'm not quite sure if I even want to find out, but I guess we will. So yeah, let's see what Augustine does.
End becomes this moment. Without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
After reaching level 160, is it better to buy shards or fragments? I'm still buying perfect shards. And I still feel like unless you're giga whale, spending on these ones is not worth it. Like unless you have money to spending this on Bloodborne fragments, it doesn't turn out. Rather get more copies, you're better off just hunting more perfect shards. Especially because the new characters will be in the perfect shards, so you can just get the perfect shards and then do it.
On again.
Clearly we need to use Piera here. Why do we need Nicole if we want to use the Half Moon Seal, if we could also just use Augustine, but Augustine clearly does a certain something.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Why would Augustine be needed to pull them closer for Lemine? Like, what kind of difference would that make, regardless of anything, you know what I mean? It doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would there be any relevance of getting units closer for Lemine? Like, okay, people are using Lemine, but then clearly not in a supposed fashion, maybe? I don't know.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Okay, there's so much clearly words right now, I have no idea. What are we doing here? Like, yeah. But sure, I mean, why not? let's run a Lemine.
Become my nourishment.
I still remember how to use power.
The only guy we can pull are like the side ones. So like this?
Or future, every me stands with you now.
No.
Still remember.
Like this, because he's an assassin?
Remember to protect me, little Bella.
Past or future,
Huh?
every me stands with you now. Become my nourishment.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
I have no clue. Yeah, but also I don't want to figure out the bug, you know? Like, I gotta be real with you here. I also don't quite think it's a good idea that we just like go down a rabbit hole to figure out how to bug abuse.
Me, little Bella.
Because clearly something has to go somewhat wrong. Right? Like, there has to be a reason Augustine and Lemine are in those teams, but I don't know if I want to know why. Right? So,
It's finally my turn.
it is what it is. It is what it is. Did you miss something? Not necessarily. There's just something going wrong with Night at the Hunt. You already got 600 gemsies of compensation. So, yeah, make of that what you will, I guess. Let's see. I mean, I feel like 20.3 seconds already pretty fast.
For the face of justice.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Huh? From which passive are we meant to get a blood soul? Like, some of you've been saying just use the -1 blood soul. Just, what are we talking about? Right? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? What did I do differently to get 23? I just used abilities and I just killed the thing. Right? There was nothing crazy about it. Augustine passive last line. Now this might be interesting. I might actually have misremembered or forgotten about a part of Augustine's kit. We will look back to Augustine, trust me, we will. It's just right now we have to finish this fight. But did I actually forget something?
Countless victories.
Let's see. Augustine passive. When a unit with otherworldly mark dies, all units recover 1 blood soul. Okay. So... Yeah, it's been a while since I thought about that shit. Okay, so yeah, clearly we get rid of that guy here. We obviously pull one of the minions, because if you don't pull one of the minions, the boss dying obviously doesn't give you a blood soul. So, alright. Now we're getting somewhere. So that just means we should be able to ult with Fleeting Bella a little earlier. And then on another note, we probably want to keep people away from Timeless Aeona for the ranged bonus.
Stands with you now.
The hour of execution has come.
So we can sacrifice Van Helsing up there.
Every me
Get the healing to the right unit.
How dreadfully.
Let's see what happens here.
The hour of execution has come.
Uh-huh.
The hour of execution has come.
Yeah, okay.
The hour of execution has come.
Alright. Alright, and then technically speaking, we could be pulling a second unit with his ult if we wanted to gain even more blood souls, right? But that's probably not worth it. But what does Lemine have to do with anything here? Right?
past or future, every me stands
So now that we've understood the basics, what is Lemine doing? Lemine nukes the group, but yeah, she also costs 6 though. So yeah, why not just use Timeless Aeona? Why would she gain blood souls? Immediate damage for the beginning of the battle? Yeah, it would. I guess it would help Timeless Aeona lock on faster. Alright. So Van Helsing. I mean, we're clearly not doing anything with Van Helsing anyway. So might as well, right?
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
How dreadfully dull.
Become my nourishment. This is quite interesting. This is quite interesting.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella!
This is quite interesting.
Alright.
Without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
An inevitable outcome.
Yeah, he still marks the unit.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Why would we want to target the boss early? Like, not to shit on like Nicole or anything, but Nicole, Girin and the gang aren't necessarily known for their incredible damage potential. Right?
Without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
But yeah, I guess it would help a little bit.
An inevitable outcome.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Nicole instead of a cappella? Do we have enough blood to get the two blood moon out from from Nicole?
Allow me to present the dance.
No, this is funny. Still, nothing happens.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Oh, why am I not marking Augustine's enemy? Just because I think we are hitting more at the same time. Like we hit 3 people right there rather than just one guy we pull. And also, it doesn't make a difference how fast we gain the soul, as long as we gain the soul before we hit 3 cost for fleeting Bella, you know?
Allow me to present the dance. Allow me to present the dance. Upon the final stage, must be fulfilled.
Without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony to this dance. Cat, grovel on the ground like the livestock you are.
If we do go with the early burst damage theory though, how do you even hit the boss. You know what I mean?
Past or future.
Like, usually shouldn't these guys all stop?
Allow me to present the dance.
Anyone important?
Dreadfully dull.
I mean, we could try it with the healer on the same side or whatever, but
Allow me to present the dance. Allow me to present the dance. Upon the final sequence must be fulfilled.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this dance.
An inevitable outcome.
Past or
yeah, but
every me
we'll probably have to do it in reverse, huh?
Allow me to present the dance.
Like, pull the unit but have Nicole in front? But no, they still collide. Oh, that looks somewhat useful. Having them all like further away from Timeless Aeona for the increased damage buff.
you now.
That looks somewhat useful.
Upon the final sequence must be fulfilled.
Yeah, now they're all just a little too close.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
Keep walking forward.
Huh.
An inevitable outcome.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Let's see. What are we looking at clearly though? Yeah, so it's same team comp. Half moon instead. But why would we go early? Does it make sense to use Augustine? Ult?
Every me stands with you.
As in pay 4 to get 1 extra blood soul? By like just pulling a random ass unit?
In the cycle of rebirth turns to dust along with time itself.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future
Doesn't seem like we get like our important people out earlier. Yeah, I mean shield slash heal buff makes sense. Full moon buff, I think we can talk about it. But yeah, like the shield and heal buff makes sense because you can just give that one two Steroid Aeona through Fleeting Bella starting passive, right?
past or future, every me stands with you now.
Allow me to present the dance. Upon the final sequence must be fulfilled.
Past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from
Take my
here.
thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
Oh, she would just naturally give her the shield? You're right. she would just naturally give her the shield regardless. You are right.
I've devised a new dance step.
What are we even looking at with you, Nicole, here? Church. Okay. Do I have any special church medium armor?
Come dance to my newly composed tune.
Nothing that would help offensively. So...
May life be blessed.
Huh.
I've devised a new dance step. Would you care to be my first?
Okay, so, I mean, the only thing I can currently come up with is...
Past or future.
So the only thing I can currently come up with is just pull this guy, put the buff on him,
I still remember
use,
power. Remember to protect me, little.
can we, does Lamine hit the guy? Yeah, right? Like, if you look at it, Lamine's on deploy damage hits the guy at the top 2 even though he gets pulled,
Future. Every move stands with you now.
right? So there the only purpose would just be kill the guy at the top the fastest so you get the extra blood soul a little faster so you can use it for the timeless Iona ult for the very first one. Okay, that was too slow.
Do you wish to glimpse the secrets of time through me?
We can still give them artifacts. So Poseidon should work for both Nicole and Augustine.
I've devised a new dance step. Would you care to be my first audience?
Past or future.
Okay.
Stands with you now. Past without end becomes this moment.
Ah, wait, auto, right? Auto would be the fastest way to cast the ult.
Past or future.
So
Every me stands with you now.
this should be the fastest we can get. Which means the moment the blood soul gets given,
Past without end becomes this moment.
the only question is who does Fleeting Bella go into? Alright, looks good. Huh. What do you mean Augustine bug?
We won.
Like what we're using from Augustine is in his passive.
The secrets of time through me.
Or better said in his talent, right? Get 1 blood soul when a unit marked with otherworldly mark dies. So if there's another bug though, no clue, right? Where he bugs and gives 5. Yeah, but I feel like we can still get a somewhat good result without it, no?
Future. Every me stands with you now.
Yeah, but clearly there's some more specific circumstances that I have no fucking interest in exploring.
Past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to this dance. Grovel on the ground like the last.
Hey, 18.5. Half Moon Seal. We're not getting to use a Half Moon ult
Every me stands
for the time, right? Like, for timing purposes, I don't think we can get the Half Moon ult.
Every me stands with you now.
But yeah, this could be more.
Upon the final stage, must we
Oh, she missed. No, did she miss?
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale
Hmm.
of life's symphony to this dance.
But yeah, even though it's not much, probably getting the all damage up minor for the beginning is better.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Become my nourishment. Become my nourishment.
This order should give us the most damage. Maybe.
The past without end becomes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
And keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale
And then the rest is just a bit of luck.
symphony to
An
this
inevitable
dance.
outcome.
Still not quite sure about the 1.5 seconds.
Past or future,
You made 100 tempos on tier, you're still getting get her? Yes, you get in the next tempo. Yes, yes, you will. No need for any further confirmation.
become my
Does this still hit? No, clearly it doesn't.
past or future, every me stands with you now. Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Final stage, must we fulfill?
The past without end.
I don't know, at least for us personally, the Blood Soul gain doesn't make as much of a difference. Like, we're gaining Fleeting Bella's ult 1 second earlier, but we're also not killing it fast enough to where we could get the Blood Soul to get her out earlier.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Past or future, every me stands with you now.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella!
Become my nourishment.
Upon the final stage, must we fulfill?
Okay, that is clearly worse.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella! Upon the final stage, must we fulfill?
Okay, this should have been somewhat fast.
And the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony to
An
this
inevitable
dance.
outcome.
Yeah, I don't think we can improve much more about above 18.5. Like, this one's is at least, you could say, legit, as in uses Silver Shadow Chronometer. But yeah, 1.5 seconds? I don't think we can make that happen.
Past or future,
You trigger, you got only 21 anyway. Yeah, must be a you issue then. Yeah, but why do this? Why do this, Dimitri? Why do this, huh? I didn't want to fucking know. I did not want to know. Why do this to me? I didn't want to know. I did not want to know. I did not ask. You played the game until level 100 and you uninstalled because you were bored?
We won. Though this
Happens, I guess. If it wasn't for you, then it wasn't for you. Like, if you don't like the events, if you don't like the gameplay, if you don't like the cycling, if you don't like Timeless Iona, then it just isn't for you.
take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of Life Symphony to this dance.
Funky. So, you do also realize if I were to try and take advantage of a bug, I would have to make my team actively worse. Isn't that great? Yeah, I mean, what can you do, right? They did apologize. It's better, you know, it's better than the whole Night of the Hunt turning into a mess. And I also don't think it will affect you that much. Well, the Sheila attempt still doesn't mean that I want to get any ranking boost. Keep in mind, Sheila helps you specifically, your account. And even then, there was a Sheila bug, and that was the triple damage bug. Though, keep in mind though, Ross Place, you will get the extra 10 per at 100. So you only need 22 more. 22 more. You can do that. There, she won't be added in there anyway. She won't be added there anyway, so the only reason for you to wait would be if you want to get the new units, the unannounced units, the units whose kit we don't know yet. That would be the only reason for you to hold your Blue Dawns. Right? Not quite. So I guess there's two reasons, alright? Number one, you want to wait for Tia Yona to come into the pool. Number two, you want to wait for the new unit total. And number three, I don't know, you just like saving. But also, isn't it fun how we did all that research on how to beat Sheila and how to get that sword dead, and then Timeless Iona just released and everybody just beat Sheila? Will ulting with Nicole first make a difference? Yeah, I think it will make a difference for the worse, if I'm not wrong. Like, I can't quite see how ulting first with Nicole would increase your time. Yeah, exactly, because it would just take away from you using Timeless Iona's ult. Because while it does cost 2, it's still 1 blood soul. No?
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
I mean, we can try. Which it clearly still doesn't want to do for some reason. Oh, also, this whole Augustine thing might just be worse for the average player. Because in order to take advantage of this, besides the bug, whatever, you actually need enough damage to be able to get rid of it in like 1 Timeless Iona plus fleeting. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, we used it. We used the other ult.
And the future without limit.
Yeah, but that buff is so minor. Like, what is it? 10%, 10 or 20% crit rate plus 10% crit damage? I would probably rather take the buff we get if we trigger Timeless Aeona first. The 10% ult damage buff. Or better said, the 10 damage all damage buff so that Augustine and Nicole can kill faster. Yeah, we'll change Lemine to gear range, sure, why not? Why not?
Without end comes this moment. I shall dedicate the finale of life symphony to this death.
Hey, that Nicole ult was at least fun. It didn't do much, but it was fun. Alright, so... Lemine.
May I have a taste?
Girain.
Have you also come to enjoy the magic of serenity?
Past or future, everything is with you now.
My bad.
None shall escape.
Upon the final past without end comes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of
I gotta be honest with you here.
Inevitable.
this death.
I don't know if Fleeting Bella actually does that much. You know?
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Like, it kind of feels like we would be better off just using a DPS related ult, you know? Yeah, but why would we have to go into a full moon regardless? You know? I don't know. It just feels like if we had something that starts a little earlier, that is a bit more. Yeah, no, not for a generous situation. Not for a generous situation. I mean, for like.
We understand your reaction.
Our situation right here.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
But yeah, mass can actually very well work.
Shall I claim this?
And that is no joke. It should somewhat line up timing wise. The question is, how expensive will Mass's ult be by the time we get there? And then how will we get a cheap low moon that actually does anything if we do care about the low moon, right? Let's see. Let's see how much does a Mass ult cost by the time she's supposed to ult.
Without end comes this moment.
So this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. Okay, so right here Mass would have had to ult already. But she might come out cheaper than Nicole. It's just that we need Nicole to get rid of the Blood Soul guy early. So...
Future, every me stands with you now.
None shall escape.
Whose life shall I claim this time? Past without end comes this moment. And the future without limit begins from here. To this death.
yeah, she explodes by like 21 seconds. Ah, shut up, Shiraz. You don't have to spam things twice. Also, 10 is only if we were to use it in the first second of battle.
I completely understand your reaction.
Oh, what? You don't look like much at all. Why in the world?
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
I don't know, I just kind of don't feel like using Fleeting Bella's ult. You know? I just kind of don't feel like doing it.
Past without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
But it still looks like no matter what you do, even boosting Timeless Aeona that little bit just turns out to be more effective. No, Acapella can't fit because we want to start off with Timeless Aeona, and Acapella just takes too long to get going to give us something useful.
It is fate. Past without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. Bathe in the moonlight of yesteryear. I shall dedicate the finale of life's symphony. Buried in shadow.
That takes too long.
Countless victories guide.
But it's still a decently fast time.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Past without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. To this death, the stars of the past, bathe in the moonlight of
Yeah, it just looks like even though it's not super crazy, the buff from Fleeting Bella is just gonna be hard to beat. It's just gonna be hard to beat.
past or future, every me stands with you now.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, I should have a somewhat clear idea on how I would go about replicating the bug according to the chat messages sent in the last couple of hours. Or what you mean, or better said, in like the last 30 to 40 minutes. But I don't feel like doing so. I don't feel like a bug abuser, so I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah. Now the question is, who was more useful? Was it Gilrain or was it Lemine? It's probably Gilrain. It has to be Gilrain.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Past without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here. To this death. or future, every me stands with you now.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella!
So yeah, at least that guy should die before we naturally have 3 cost, allowing us to ult 1 cost earlier, which allows us to also get Fleeting Bella out 1 cost earlier. And then we just use a Nicole. But that obviously takes until 18 seconds. So us making any crazy progress here doesn't quite seem likely. Like, our fastest time was so, quote unquote, so fast that Nicole didn't even have a chance to ult. But I guess that just really comes down to RNG.
The past without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale.
Or I guess the moment you ult with her. Which is why I don't really put too much into that Blood Moon, you know? Like, if the boss dies the moment I ult, or the moment it gets ulted with her anyway, then yeah. Doesn't really change much.
The past without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of life.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like 18.364 is already pretty damn good.
Past or future. Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Allow me to present the dance.
None shall escape.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Upon the final must be prepared.
The past without end becomes
Yeah, no, that just takes forever. You have 450 summons when an exit the event tab to ancestral covenant isn't available.
past or future.
Check your inventory.
Stands with you now.
Yeah, I would just say check your inventory. See if it's already in there.
Allow me to
Would
present
be like step 1, I guess.
Shall escape.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Upon the final must be prepared.
The past without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate the finale of life.
Do you have 450 total summons or do you have 450 Blue Dawn banner summons? Exactly, right? Like, is it total?
Past or future
Because total doesn't matter, right? But you probably wouldn't be asking if you were to referring to your 450 total achievement.
past without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Yeah, you just have to click on it properly, in a sense. You just have to click on the event tab properly.
An inevitable outcome.
Like, it should be there, it should be glowing, you just have to click. Like, as long as it's not grayed out, you're just clicking it wrong.
Every me stands with you now.
Right? As long as it's not grayed out or the event is gone, you're just doing it wrong.
Without end becomes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate
Yeah, I don't think we're getting any faster.
countless victories guide
I don't think we're getting any faster than 18 3-6. It's just that, yeah, alright. I don't want to bug abuse, but I also don't want to lose, but I don't want to do it. Yeah, I still don't want to do it. Serious question. You only miss Transcendent Hearty and have you have a coffin? Just get Transcendent Hearty. What kind of question is that? Like, I thought you would ask for some, like, metaphorical, important stuff that somehow is, like, super hard to answer. Just go for Transcendent Hearty, man. Right? Like, how about you just go for Transcendent Hearty and job's done? Yeah, see? Good job.
Every me stands with you now.
Allow me to present the dance.
Upon the final stage, must be fulfilled. Past without end comes this moment, and the future without limit begins from here.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
Time shall dedicate the finale of life's
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Is that the best you can do?
I mean, I guess for those of you curious, if now should I?
past or future.
Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'm unsure. Honestly, I am unsure. So let me know what you think, and I don't know. Do we go with the majority? I have no idea.
Without limit begins from here.
Let's see. What are we deciding on? And do we just ignore it? Yes, it's 50-50. All right. It's fine enough then. Looks like we're going for rank 18. Good stuff. Looks like we're going for rank 18 then. Yeah, no. It's just obviously I mean, obviously clips are going around. The question is just, right, it would just be the clip. I wouldn't be going out of my way to explain specifically how it works, but yeah, I think it's just better if we just stay away from it. I mean, we already got our 600 gems, might as well figure out the rest.
Again.
Like, I mean, let's look at it realistically.
Your next visit. You remember
Let's look at it realistically, even if, how fast is rank 1? 16.3 seconds. So like 2 seconds faster than we are. But even if you were affected by the bug and it costs you to drop out of the top 50, you still gain more gems than you would have gotten if you landed in the top 50 without the bug existing, right? Same with if you're in the top 10%, even it doesn't affect you. You just legit doubled your gain for the whole event from 600 to 1200. So I don't know. I think we just run one more run. Just let it run through.
Past or future
And then we're done.
stands with you now. Past without end comes this moment, and a future without limits begins from here.
take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward.
I shall dedicate
Alright, nice.
the of life's
So yeah,
countless
18.364 with good RNG. Top 50 still got that extra. Do you really think that people that need to bug abuse are gonna make it into the top 50 regardless? Like, they're probably gonna lose on normal stages then, if that's what makes them different from you. Keep in mind, it would only work here, right? Or even then, let me see, crustacean, yeah, that doesn't make a difference. Here's no Augustine, it's no Augustine, no Augustine. So it would technically only be here if that's supposed to be what it is. Even, I gotta be honest with you here, nothing changes. Is there a way to see the lineups? You just click on them. You just click on the icon. Right? And you can check out the lineups. Ta-da! Minor difference indeed. Look at this. 3, 3, 6, 4, 19. Minor difference indeed. It is what it is. Huh? Why? Just put both in the same team. Mister, I can't pronounce your name. Some type of Slavic language. Is it Russian? I don't know. I don't want to assume things. So just put both of them in the same team and you'll be fine. Okay. Is there anything else we need to do? Oh, arena. Arena ends in 4 days, 20 hours. We can do some arena fights. We dropped down quite a bit.
great riches abound.
So I guess let's gear our people back up.
I remember you.
Let's see, did I steal from any... How did that get here? Like, why did that piece land on
May I have a taste?
Fleeting Bella? What is that piece doing on her?
Let's do something fun, shall we? Fun and profitable. Hey, newcomer, let's play together.
Oh, Greek? Hey, I'm so sorry, man. My bad, my bad. Didn't mean to misidentify the language. I have no clue, as I said.
Cleaning is... Those who don't know subservience shall be punished. Not a customer.
I grant you a proper death.
That's not a customer.
We're victorious.
I don't think it matters for anyone. Honestly, with the way neither the hunt placements are handed in brackets, 500, 51 to like 100, 250, 500, I don't think it makes a difference for anyone. I think you're asking for too much, CJ. You're just being unreasonable. Like, they already said they identified the bug. They made the decision to reward 600 gems. And they said if they were to attempt to fix the bug right now, even more things would break than it would clean up. So, I think they made their decision clear. They made their stance clear. They compensated everyone. I don't think we can expect more.
Cleaning is... not...
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
That's not quite how that works, Coolid. That's not quite how it works. Not quite, but almost.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella!
Where violence and
You wish they were added loadout for gear?
I remember you.
In a month you won't be thinking that as much anymore,
Sunset Isle. A sacrifice bound.
right? But yeah, I do see what you mean. There's a lot of time spent just swapping gear sets from one person to another. Though we do have a quick swap feature. You have the remove all, equip all feature. So at least like the bare minimum QOL is still there. Huh? You could say. The bare minimum QOL is still there. Ooh, can we beat him?
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella!
Probably not.
That's not a customer.
Without limit begins from here.
That's not a customer.
Close the event?
And return what once was.
No.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Cat.
I don't think it's as easy as you make it sound, CJ. I don't think it's as easy as you make it sound. I think we're forgetting a little bit of factors in between and extra variables that go into this.
That's
Like, for example, what about scheduling? This Night of the Hunt, let's say they end this Night of the Hunt. How easy would it even be to just make another Night of the Hunt? Or to just run it later? And what about the Night of the Hunt that's already planned? And like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many more different variables that just go into this.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
How bad does a bug need to be? Game breaking.
Still remember how to use power.
Also, I don't think any of us are entitled to 1,600 gems. No. Stop. Like, except 600 gems, there is no way any of us are entitled to get the top 50 reward for no reason. Right? That's just unnecessary greed. What did we do? We did fuck all. Why would we just randomly get 1,600 gems?
And conflict intertwine, great riches
Give everyone the top 50 frame and make the top 50 frame pointless?
Remember how to use power.
Didn't say fix, said pull the content until fixed. They did say they can't do it because it's going to break more stuff. They'll ensure that it's fixed by the next hot patch. And if they have to pull the content, let's say for like 2 or 3 days, didn't I say something along the lines of, what about scheduling though, right? What about the scheduling? What about all the other events they have planned later down the line? I don't think they can just take out an event, say, okay, we're going to rerun the event like 3 days later. I don't think that's quite how it works.
intertwine,
So, also this is the most tame, least problem-causing solution. If they try to figure out some fancy solution, you sure as hell know the moment it goes wrong, this shit is all over on Reddit. Right? Like, this is by far the least prone to failure solution. Schedule doesn't change. Yeah, but then everybody loses the rewards. Like, do you really want to be here and be like, all right, people, how about everybody just loses everything? Like, it's not just the gems. It's also the affinity. Like, let's say they canceled it the moment they found it. It's the frames, it's the gems, it's the skill manuals, it's our rewards, it's the affinity items, it's the summons, everything that would be gone. Why? Like, you're just taking more away from people. I don't know. I don't think that seems like a good solution. Like, you sure as hell know if it is they made the decision for themselves that this bug is not impactful enough to warrant canceling the whole event. Will that be different for a different bug? Yeah, they probably evaluate it on a case by case. So, yeah, I don't know. What stops what? What stops Augustine randomly giving blood souls during an event where you get 2 times jobs for bosses that just are PvE exclusive? Nothing. What happens with stage 1 and stage 2 of Prophecy that everybody can beat anyway? Nothing. Right? Like, I don't think anything changes.
and conflict intertwine, great riches abound.
There's no impact of whatever's going on right now onto any other further events.
The longest journey.
Like, you know?
A fulfilling day indeed.
They could have stayed silent. Yeah, but it's a good sign that they didn't. It's a good sign that they came out, acknowledged they made a mistake, picked their decision, and they're sticking with it. Right? Isn't getting compensation better than getting nothing at all? Alright, people. Temple. So, yeah. We'll do a temple on the Blue Dawns, and we see each other after that, tomorrow, for 2 times drops, it being the weekend, start of Prophecy 2 at 22, I believe. So like 8 hours after reset, or like 22 my time, or 8 hours after server reset. Anything else they give us, chances are we're gonna get more information about the Chinese characters. Or I'm referring to them as those because they got the information there early. But as our next characters, right? Chances are we'll have some more information about them tomorrow, because it's only 6 days until their banner. At the latest, we'll have some more information by... Let me see. At the latest, we would probably have more by the 7th. Let's say 18th is probably the latest when we should get some additional news. Alright. Let's go. Bang. Bang. Ooh. It's an SSR. It's been a while. Red, red, red. Let's see what we can get. Iona, it's a standard banner. But it could be an Iona. It's female. It's instant. Ooh, a Thibaut. Okay. I wonder if Thibaut will still have relevance during Clan Hunt. Maybe 2? Potentially. But Kayn can't be, right? Kayn is not on our wish list. Let's see, can we get another one? No. But we did get a Thibaut, so that is Thibaut number 6.
To gain something, something else must be given.
Rollbacks are dangerous. If the game was this impactful that they would have to do a rollback, that can lead to a whole lot of trouble. What about people that paid for a pack on the day of the rollback? What about you summoning something and then they roll back to server and you summon and you get something else? I don't know. Wait. Quick stop because I'm at work. WG, great content made. Quick question out of topic. On the video you said the IF2 of level 5 could overlap the speedball of fleeting Bella. Was that fixed? I've not upgraded it yet. Yes, it's been fixed. So you can now safely upgrade the IF2 to level 5 as the very best artifact in the game. You still get buff priority, but it doesn't take away the major buff anymore. So thank you so much for MX200, whatever that is. Sounds like Mexican something. Greatly appreciate that, and I hope I answered your question. Thank you very much. Let me do some currency conversion so I can thank you properly. Hey, thank you for the 9, I think it's like $10. Thank you, man. Greatly appreciate it. Is Thibaut female? Yes, Thibaut is female. Hey, thank you. All right. Yeah, as I said, tomorrow is going to be way... Yeah, I think it's Mexican dollars. So, good stuff. So, yeah, tomorrow we have double drop event. We have prophecy later down the line. We should get more character information. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll upload a Night at the Hunt video after the stream. So... you know how to at least do what we've done to a degree. And yeah, fun times ahead.